Let's set the table this week on Style with a Smile. I love to have people over for dinner, and for me, a lot of the fun is being able to decorate the table. Although my dinners aren't fancy schmancy, I do like to get really creative. So I'm going to show you some of my favorite ideas for table settings. This first idea is one of my standbys. I do it all the time. I start with an 11 by 17 frame. I collect these from flea markets and thrift shops. They really come in handy. And they're the perfect size because it fits an 11-inch plate. Now inside the frame, I put vintage postcards of Paris, but you can put whatever you want in that frame. You can put wrapping paper, scrapbook paper, a placemat even. And this last touch really makes it. I found these little easels at the art supply store, so you can use them as place card holders. And whoever's sitting at that place gets their picture. Now this place setting makes any meal a masterpiece, even if you're just serving tuna noodle casserole. I think I go all out on the table decor to make up for my cooking, because my idea of cooking is to heat up my Chef Boyardee ravioli on the stovetop rather than the microwave. Okay, what's my favorite thing in the world? Paint chips. So you know I'm going to do a place setting with paint chips, right? We start with the paint chip napkin rings, and you've seen the webisode on how to make these. And for a coaster, we have a paint chip. But look at here. I made a pocket for the silverware by taking 2 paint chips and sewing them together. When I found out I could sew paint chips, I'm making a paint chip suit for sure. And you'll love this idea. I made a table runner that's actually a giant paint chip. Wow, should we paint the room late alimony? Kitty pageant? Wardrobe malfunction? Or my favorite, bitch slap? Oh. This next idea is perfect for the holidays. Here's some festive wrapping paper for a table runner, and for the actual place setting, all the dishes are wrapped in a ribbon and bow. And even the silverware is wrapped in the bow. Next, we have a table setting for music fans. La. I buy these used record albums at the thrift shop for less than $1, and they make great placemats, especially when you use a glass plate so you can see right through it. And, da-da-da-da, look what I did for the napkin rings. That's a strip of sheet music held together by this decorative brad. And in the center, do you recognize that? That's a 45 record adapter. Yeah, I don't really remember 45 RPM records, seeing how I'm like barely 18. And the great thing about these record adapters is, see these little slits here? Well, they're the perfect size to slide in somebody's name for place card holder. And look who's coming to dinner. And my last idea is also one of my favorites because it is so easy to create a big wow. Just take a feather boa. Thank you. We get along now. Then take the feather boa and wrap it around a charger. It adds a really nice texture to the table. Very luxe, huh? Then put the plate on the charger, and I had cut a little piece of the feather boa to put on the bottom of a wine glass, and that completes the look. This would be a great idea for a New Year's party or a Valentine's dinner or like a Jonathan Fong fan club party. Could happen. So, if you are looking to add some creativity to your next dinner party, I think you came to the right place. The right place setting, that is. I love my voice. This